And all the wisdom that we find outside of us that, oh, it connects, it's all interconnected and point back to this one divine truth that we are all one, that it is all within us. And what are we seeking outside of us, whatever it is, whether it's peace, love, joy, security, it's all within us and it always has been. It's really time to embody this truth and to dial in and to really learn how to play this game. So, I want to break down my philosophy on life, looking at life as a game, like a video game. One must learn how to play the game, how the controls work, what are the controllers, what is the console, what is the operating system, what are the enemies, pitfalls, and traps to look out for as you move along your journey. You know, how to level up. This video is going to be a simple summary, and I will make more videos going deeper on each aspect of it. Pretty much understanding your psyche, understanding your nervous system, understanding your body and physiology and how that plays a role, understanding your soul and your spirit, fully understanding and knowing these things so you can integrate them in harmony and play this game, and knowing the enemies and the bosses, how to defeat them, and you know what to avoid, the traps to avoid, which is, so I actually wrote a lot of this down in my notes and made it very simple and easy to follow. So I'm gonna go get my So I'm a nerd, that's why thinking of life as a video game helps out a lot. I grew up playing RuneScape and Halo, and a big realization and unlock that I received from looking at life as a video game is that no matter how hard a video game is, or no matter how hard anything is in this life, you can learn the skills necessary to be good at it. No matter the game, no matter the skill in this life, you have the ability to learn the skills and be good at it. So why not learn the skills and the rules or the way it works about life? Not be good at this video game, not be good at that video game, be good at life, you know? Looking at life as a video game and really having this as a guide and playbook to the game of life. I call it Don't Get Brainwashed. It was a clothing brand, it was many things, but it's pretty much an extension of myself, and it is really my authentic expression in I guess a sort of symbol, which is don't get brainwashed. My purpose, my mission, and my contribution and playing my role in bettering the well-being of humanity and playing my role in being of service to humanity. So don't get brainwashed, you pull the strings, that's the brand. So you wanna know yourself, you wanna know the game, and you wanna become free, you know? We wanna be at peace, we wanna have freedom, we wanna naturally live authentically as we are and as we're meant to be. We go through this life constantly spiritually evolving, awakening, understanding, and gaining true divine wisdom through life experiences and from learning from those who came before us. Like in a video game, you gain XP. In life, we are gaining life experience, we are gaining wisdom, and we are learning from those who came before us. Like in some video games, you know, you'll have tutorials, you'll have people that help you along your journey. As you level up, you gain more abilities and you're able to do more, you're able to see more, and you know, beat the bosses in the video game. I look at life as our spiritual training ground, God's amazing, wonderful, miraculous, free play and dance, or God's peaceful, loving, joyful, harmonious game. So looking at life as a game, God's game, and we're all individual expressions of God, and we have God within us. That's what connects us all, and that who is truly playing the game. I have true faith and I surrender to God's will, and that's what I believe it is. So everything we need and we're seeking is already within us. It always has been and always will be. And all the wisdom that we find outside of us that, oh, it connects, it's all interconnected and point back to this one divine truth that we are all one, that it is all within us. And what are we seeking outside of us, whatever it is, whether it's peace, love, joy, security, it's all within us and it always has been. It's really time to embody this truth and to dial in and to really learn how to play this game and really just live a beautiful, loving, and joyous experience in this game. There have been many awakened insights that interconnect this truth or this divine oneness within all of us from beings around the world, from all different times, and from all differing archetypes, or I guess you could say careers or lifestyles, from Jesus to Neville Goddard to Buddha to Plato to Steve Jobs, Carl Jung, Lao Tzu, Marcus Aurelius, Nikola Tesla. There are so many people, mystics, emperors, monks, philosophers, psychologists, yogis, writers, speakers, inventors, and more. All of these different people throughout time, all of the wisdom is interconnected, and it points back to this transcendent truth flowing throughout all of us, that we are all one, connected to this divine source. Now that we know what is truly creating this game and playing this game, we can harmoniously integrate the mind, body, heart, and soul, understanding oneself fully and understanding the game, knowing the oneness with God and all. So fully understanding all of the aspects within us, our spirit, our mind, our emotions, our physical being, and our soul. And we want to become the conscious observer, one with God. So transcendent from the illusion, which I'll get into, and just being aligned, purified, and just being one with that pure divine essence within. And when we are fully in harmony, when we are fully purified, and when we are one with the source, we are able to take focused, aware, aligned decisions and actions rooted in this spirit, rooted in our divine purpose. So we think, feel, believe, and act one with God. We surrender, we flow through truth, love, peace, bliss, and it's really a harmonious existence when you get to this. So to help learn, play the game, and get to this state, we must transcend and detach from the illusion, the matrix prison that we're all born into, that we're all conditioned into, obsessing over material items, obsessing over this physical world. And we need to detach. We need to detach from identification, detach from ego, and really transcend this realm of space and time, this realm of duality, and this realm of separation. The world is mental. It is all projected from our mind. Everything that we experience is a projection, and what we think, feel, and believe creates the reality that we perceive. So we must see the matrix and this illusory system for what it is, and dissolve attachment, craving, identification, and end the unnecessary suffering that we are creating. Transcending and detaching from the illusion is pretty much just unplugging from the matrix. It is seeing the game for what it truly is, and not for the setup system that was set up from schooling and all these systems in place to make us a slave to the system. We kind of break the chains and break free from that illusion. Going back to Carl Jung, we want to integrate our shadows and individuate our psyche. So this is becoming fully our true selves, integrating every aspect of ourselves, realizing that we're whole and complete now, and really becoming one and whole and complete. So we have this authentic, pure flow. We have no attachment to conditions. We have no identification to ego. We release attachments. We release external desires. We dissolve the ego, and we live from our true, authentic self. We authentically, naturally flow. Ultralight beam. This is truly God flowing through you. So in order to achieve this purification, to allow God to flow, we must take care of our body, our nervous system, and our spirit and our mind. So the individuation process is the mental, it's the psyche. It's clearing all the chattering, all the conditioning, and all the limiting beliefs and traumas. It is becoming whole and one with everything and realizing what you truly are and integrating everything into a healthy, authentic flow. Now moving on to the body and our physiology, we must take care of the temple. This is the avatar of the video game, is the vessel for God to flow through. So healthy lifestyle habits, retain your life force. I could make a whole separate video on this, but it's pretty much NoFap, semen retention, really retaining your life force and transmuting it for a higher purpose. It's a conscious diet and consumption. So not only food, but also what you listen to, what you watch, who you are around, and really being conscious of what you allow to enter your senses, and being very intentional on what you read, what you watch, and what you eat. So easy way to take care of your diet is to eat whole foods and to be very mindful and aware of what foods work best with you. So what is easy to digest, what gives you light energy that keeps you clear-minded and allow you to sustain your energy throughout your day without crashing, without feeling brain fog, and without having your digestive system have to work so much because it takes power away from your brain. And this also alleviates your nervous system, which I'll get to in a little bit. But yeah, conscious diet and consumption of foods and all sorts of media that you allow into your life. Good company, quality people, quality rest. Obviously, you need to rest your body in this physical world. Conscious movement, you want to make sure you're moving every day consciously, taking care of the body. This is really just allowing God to flow through. You know when you feel good, when you're active, when you're eating healthy, when you're getting good rest, when you're consuming good media. You have this clean, harmonious flow, and this is taking care of the temple and the vessel of God. Next is regulating your nervous system, getting into that parasympathetic state, that powerful, creative, relaxed state, and allowing God to flow through again. So to regulate your nervous system, because a lot of people's nervous system is out of whack. A lot of people have mental health disorders because they have a dysregulated and messed up nervous system. So like I said, a conscious diet is very important for this. Eating foods that are calming, that are easy to digest, that just flow within you. Mindful actions and understanding your body and emotions. Understanding that you are not your thoughts or your feelings and not being so triggered by everything. And mindful actions is, again, like conscious media consumption. You're not starting your day on your phone. You're not on social media. You're not watching all this unconscious media. And you're really being aware of what you allow within, and you're finding inner peace and calm and just not letting your nervous system get out of whack. And this is very, very important because your nervous system is pretty much your controller or your console to play the game. And you want to really understand it, and you want to be in control of it and have it regulated so it's not going all crazy and it's not making this game chaotic for you. Now next is a daily spiritual practice. Now this is communication with the divine source. This is through meditation, this is through prayer, this is through whatever daily spiritual practice works for you that builds that faith and knowing that you are one with the divine source. Allowing intuition to reveal the pathway and allowing intuition to send you the synchronicities, the people, the events, the ideas, the places that start to pop up when you start to walk with faith. When you surrender to this divine source and you dwell in this pure presence, in the stillness, and you gain intuitive flow, you operate from a place of unconditional love, of gratitude, of faith, and surrender to your divine purpose. When you harmoniously integrate all of this, you can now live aligned with your God-given purpose, your unique, authentic, creative expression in service to humanity. You could live in unconditional love. You could provide transformational value in your own unique way, whether it's mentally, physically, emotionally, or spiritually. You will know that along your journey of integrating these, and you can now play your own unique God-given role in raising collective consciousness and liberating humanity. So this game is the play of God, a wonderful, natural, spontaneous, joyous expansion of life. This is a constant spiritual evolution through life experience, through understanding yourself, through understanding the game, really just leveling up and becoming more and more aware and in tune with your true self. I'm living in my God-given purpose and I am consciously playing the game. And I really hope this video was able to give you some clarity on a good way to live your life or a good way to see life as a video game. I truly believe that we're here to evolve and elevate consciousness until the inevitable return to this infinite source comes. And this is really just the miraculous dance of God in all of us. And I believe we're materializations of God playing out our unique specific roles. And it's really just a game of God experiencing God and God eventually realizing God. And this is really spiritual awakening. This is the whole path, the whole game. And it's a beautiful game. And we're all connected and one with this game, realizing and want to express and hopefully help you realize that the peace that we are all seeking is within us, and that our true self is the indwelling divine presence. Our true self is the God within us, and it always has been and always will be. Having never left the house, you are looking for the way home. So you are seeking externally for what has always been within. The kingdom of God is within you. That's a beautiful quote from Jesus right there. And yeah, I guess I'll leave you on that. Just, let go of attachment, let go of judgment, dissolve the ego, transcend this illusion, see life for what it truly is, and integrate your divine truth. Let go and let God. Have faith, have trust, and know and surrender. And just know that God is taking care of you always. Truth and love always. Thank you so much for watching. Keep leveling up in this game of life, and I will see you next video. Truth and love always. Don't get brainwashed. You pull the strings. Always remember that. God bless.